So, this is about the situation which I'm sure, like me, being an accident-prone person, some of you have encountered that heart-stopping moment where you realise that you can't find the house keys, and how much worse it might be if you realise that they are in the house and you're going to have to act like a burglar to break back in and get them, and how much worse than even that it could be if this isn't even your own house. This is a house that you're supposed to be looking after for someone else. So here the scenario is that the owners have just arrived home from a terrific holiday to a scene of utter chaos, and this is the house sitter's attempted apology. I'm sorry how the door looks now, and if the press has troubled you. I never really stopped to think, and by the time it came to me the reason they're called cat, not human flaps, by then it was too late. But let me just explain. I got my head and shoulders through the gap okay, but then got stuck around the waist. Just couldn't wriggle back or squeeze my backside through. At first it seemed quite funny somehow. I told jokes to myself, sang a song or two, but eventually, of course, I had a rather pressing need to call for help. My head was in the hallway though, so even if I shouted, no one seemed to hear outside. Some students did come by at one point, but all they did was drag my jeans and pants off, paint my buttocks, as I later gathered, Prussian blue, and stick a daffodil between my cheeks. To cap it all, I found in time, they'd improvised a sign to show above the hedge. New street art, it read. The avant-garde returns. Give generously if you dare. Then buggered off and left me there. Well, people naturally began to notice after that. Though when I yelled, they just said, "Ooh, how clever, very good," and threw some coins into my trousers. I only got that when I did because a dog came by and started licking me. Not pleasant. Which led the woman opposite to call the cops up and complain. They quickly came and cut me free, but then arrested me at once for gross indecency. Still, that child is away. You'll be pleased to hear a new door's on its way. And life's been strangely good since I mislaid those keys. Beside a fortune in my underpants, I found proposals, photographs, best of all, an invitation from Tate Modern. Exhibit here, it says, and bring the art world to its knees.